Solo.
And hello! Welcome to Solo Playthroughs! We're starting 10 minutes early because I was getting sleepy and sitting around at my table ready to go for another 10 minutes seemed like a bad idea! So, we're not doing that. I got Saget. They know it. You know it. I know it. I will show up! Don't threaten me with a good time! Sleep be damned. I'm sorry for your lack of sleep. This is it. I did say on my two videos, I did two videos on Sunday that I would probably be streaming Mage Knight this week because it is time. It's funny, like the less time I have to play, the more I just want to play Mage Knight, which isn't great when I have a whole shelf of games that I'm also excited to explore. But then I'm like, oh, rule books and freaking Googling stuff on BGG to get stuff right. Like, no, I just want to play Mage Knight, which is one of the advantages of having a game that is complete. No more new content, no concerns about bloat and having to wait for Kickstarters and all this BS. As much as I love Eric Royce, but please stop. Just let me have a game that knows what it is and is finito. Or if you want more content, go to the fan-made stuff. But we're doing Solo Conquest, and I still owe a patron challenge to Madi with a fan-made scenario there. I'm going to get to that. Yeah. I think I need to beat this 12-22 challenge I have set for myself. Didn't come especially close last time I tried it, and I think I was like 20 points of attack shy. I was also with Tovak, and I have my thoughts and opinions about Tovak, but probably made some strategic mistakes on that one that could have made it closer. Definitely made some rules mistakes. So be sure to check the comments on that one if you haven't already. All right, let's make this party happen. I'm gonna roll a D8. That's what I need. And I should get a D6 over here. Where is my D6? Excellent. All right, so I'm rolling. We have just the Ultimate Edition tray. Thanks again to WizKids for a review copy of the Ultimate Edition. Ultimate in size and other things. All right, I'm going to roll a D8. I rolled a 3. All right, Toby. That's whatever, dude. We're gonna try this again. Run it back. People love Toby. I'm sure he's great competitively. And who's gonna be the dummy player? It's gonna be Krang. I will say, I might have said this in the last video, but Bravelar does look less weenie. And that's it. It's Ultimate Bravelar. Ultimate size and Ultimate Bravelar. What else could you possibly want from the Ultimate Edition, folks? That is it. I'm going to get myself my shields for Tovak. And if I knew the alphabet, this would be a little quicker. All right. T comes before W, Greg. Got that sorted. Yeah, I don't keep all of the components for each mage separate like I used to. I do think there's some utility to the tray that's in here. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to the old way of sorting things, but when you have the Ultimate Edition with the Ultimate tray, you just have to try it up for a little bit before you start messing with things too much. I'm going to get all Krang skills, if my fat fingers can get in here. All right, these are Krang skills, and then I'm going to get all Tovak skills. Some of the tokens I use are from the original. There's some color saturation issues. Some are the new. It's hard to say which is which. To be honest with you, I do have essentially another version of Mage Knight off in the corner somewhere, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. But I will probably keep it around for nostalgia purposes for way too long, and then realize it's stupid to have two versions and give it to a friend. Maybe, I don't know. For all my friends that are dying to play more Mage Knight, which there aren't many, I assure you. I'm going to get the dummy player tokens. I know this is riveting TV, me with my back to you the entire time. It's how they teach you to do this in YouTube school. That's right, you didn't know I went to YouTube school. I didn't. But, you know, if there was a YouTube school, I'm sure they would tell you to always speak with your back to the audience, because that's how you get all the subs. All right, gonna get the Tovak. So there's his dummy deck, or there's D deck, and we need... I could use anybody's D deck, but I'm gonna find Krang's because I'm being stubborn. Greg, stubborn? Never! This looks like 2 in here. This is way too many. The heck? I don't know what's happening. Goldix is... I think I must have... There we go. I must have snuck Goldix's in between Krang divider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. All of Krang's cards are there. And the 16 here. Craig M says we're to actually see it live. Yeah, here we are. I know, it's crazy. Crazy things. Crazy things are happening. My wife is away. We were supposed to go away together. I am coaching a trial team for one of Philadelphia's high schools, and the organizers of our tournament decided that Friday night was the greatest time for us to have a round of our competition. So I will be doing that tomorrow and joining my wife later. So my wife is out, which gives me a good time to stream and get some solo gaming in. And, you know, I had friends over yesterday. We played a bunch of different games. I have friends over like 4 days next week. We do an annual weekend where we just play games for the entire weekend. So very much looking forward to that. So this was a good opportunity for me to get something on the channel. After this, if I'm feeling frisky, I might actually try to learn the Uthia rulebook, and maybe that will be the next thing I feature on solo playthroughs. So we will see. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I did do an unboxing video. Made some dude very angry that I used a box or two that did not come with Uthia. I've been getting into weird, not fights. I don't really get into fights. It's not worth it. But woof, I've had some weird interactions on Facebook and YouTube lately, and I don't know. Board game world is a funny world we live in sometimes, kids. But yeah, especially in Mage Knight form, people were being very, very picky about my wording of something, and I was like, really? I didn't say that, but okay, that's fine. You can think I said that and make yourself happy, I guess. Congratulations, you win a prize. Not sure what that prize is, but whatever it is, you win it, sir. I do think that board games are often our own enemy in getting new people interested in the hobby, because the rules lawyering and is fierce. All right, I digress. We're gonna roll these three dice. So our starting source is a gold, a green, and a blue. That's pretty fantastic. Starting unit offer. That's a mouthful. Is the Utum Crossbowmen, the Savage Monks, and the Illusionists. So gotta like that. We have our little skills cards here. I'm gonna shuffle up Toby. Private Vendetta. Hey, I have to say, this looked weird in the thumbnail. Why? What looked weird? I'm confused. Tell me more. Tell me more, Private Vendetta. I need to know. All right, this is shuffled, so this is good. I'm going to shuffle up Krang's deck. Or Megapoli. Oh, the word? I think I know what you're saying. All right, sorry. I've had a long day. My brain's mostly functioning. This goes here. All right, let me get... I got my tokens in my baggies. My brain is tired. I can do this, right? Yeah, that'll... until I get multiple units, but we'll figure that out later. I really think probably shouldn't try this again with Tovak, because I don't know, man. I just don't find him all that good. All the Tovak lovers are going to come out with pitchforks. It's going to be a long day. Just the shape of the map tiles. Huh? Oh, got it. Yeah, I just had them. Yeah, I'm just setting up, man. That's funny. Yeah, that would have looked pretty weird. I get it. I get it. Oh, Crangy Poo. I really wish I was playing with Krang. I'm not gonna lie. Krang, still probably my favorite of the mages. Most have grown on me quite a lot. The more I've gotten figured out like how they work. I was trying a sentence there. I just gave up. Abort ship. Abort ship. New sentence. All right. Yeah, I've really grown to love Wolfhawk and Bravealar and but Norwas, but Tovi. Tovi is like the last the last challenge for me to really learn how to love Tovak for a lot of these solo scenarios. Or just finally play someone competitively so I can use Tovak and be like, he's amazing! Alright, this goes here, so we have our skill shuffled up. We're gonna shuffle up the artifact deck. No, man, maybe that's just my tired brain. No, it looks like a ridiculous map tile. It's like, why is the map a big check mark? What is happening? Alright, so the artifact deck is shuffled. I'll put a stone on there. Boop. We got the spell deck. We're shuffling that. We'll get our starting spell offer. Ooh, Vendetta. Today we finished our third and final day of Europa Universalis. That is a game that does not interest me at all. But for wargamers and history buffs, I'm sure it is amazing. Yeah, just definitely not something that's up my alley. I played Mosaic last night. That's really good. What did we play before that? I played Boone Lake. I won, so that's good. But I've played that. I think I played that game 5 times, and I like it less every time. It's always a good sign of a great game. We have Chill. We have Cure. We have Wings of Wind. It's gonna go up there. Then last night we played Mosaic. Then I played my first Tiny Epic. I played Tiny Epic Galaxies, and I was like, it's tiny, not so epic. It's fine. Not really sure I'll be playing that one again. But my friend Brian has all the games, so I don't need to own them. It's really helpful, actually. It's always like the thing for me now. It's like the next weekend I'm gonna play games all weekend. Like, I'm hoping that like 80% of my time is spent playing games I already know, because just at that point, I just want to play the games I love more. All right. We're going to have our advanced action offer. We have Spellforge, not a bad card. We have In Need, and we have Chilling Stare. I do like me some Chilling Stare. Yeah, I had the same experience with Tiny Epic Galaxies as Private Vendetta. Yeah, there's not much to love about that one. We're gonna get our core city tiles. I'm taking out Volcaire's Camp. I was told pretty adamantly that maybe I should include that in this challenge, and that's just not what I want to do. But thank you for the advice the third time you said it, sir. That's really helpful. All right, we're gonna. I'm in a rare mood, man. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I was just trying to be helpful. I know. But I can jest at you, internet man, who I haven't met yet. All right, somebody, anyone who tracked everything I just said there, I'm very impressed with your abilities. All right, so those are my 2 core tiles. I'm gonna have to have these city tiles on the side to complete our Megapolises when they come out. All right, so now I need 2 core non-city tiles. It's a little mouthful right there. Boo-doo-doo. I rolled a 6. That's 6 in Spanish. Yes, I'm bilingual. That's a 5. I know all the words from 1 to 10. Look at me. All right, shuffling these up. And 3. I rolled a 5. 1 and that. And Solo Conquest, I believe it's 7 countryside. If it's 8, someone better tell me before I get through the countryside deck. why I dealt myself with these things, but I'm like, I think it's 8. But I think I played so much cooperative. Wow, I can't even speak. Cooperative full conquest that I have not been able to. My brain is always like, it's 8, dude. But I'm pretty sure 8 is for the cooperative game. With 2 players, I should be clear. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna drop off 7 of these suckers. I will not bother fully randomizing those. They are random enough, or so I say. And we'll put this on top. Here is our terrain deck. We're gonna have to get a couple of shields. Boop and boop. And what a hey! Saja says, what? This got stuck again. What have I missed? Nothing. But Private Vendetta strongly advised against engaging with internet men. Hey, what's up, man? Okay, Greg, how's it going? I need to restart P90X myself. Oh my gosh, this is such an old shirt. My exercise these days consists of tons of walking, and that's about it. But you know, my briefcase is heavy, so maybe I'm gonna get arm workout. Who knows? But yeah, P90X30, P90X3 was very good for me when I was, a far younger man who had energy to do these sort of things. All right, we're gonna. I'm only 44. I know. I can stop whining about the plight of my old age. All right, we're gonna put this down. Oh, I forget. So they have it on the wrong, right. So this should be unrevealed. Yeah. Because the revealed and unrevealed slipped the curvature on the tiles. They flipped between the Ultimate Edition and the old printings, which for someone who's played hundreds of games with the old edition, I'm sure I'm going to flip over some tiles accidentally. Just bear with me. You know you've played a game. I don't even want to say too much. You know you played a game a lot when you know exactly how the tiles curve. But honestly, if you're using token bags, that's one of the things you're going to need to do. But these are interesting tiles, man. We have our Romans over here, which is a city enemy and a keep garrison. And if you defeat that, you get a spell and an artifact. So I like that. We have our Mage Tower. We have the witches here, which isn't bad. And then we have a keep. A keep strategy could be super helpful. Do we want to try to get to that maze, maybe go to level 4, get a spell? I don't love these spells, but it's one thing to do. There is no monastery, but if we can get to this village, we can recruit the Utham crossbowmen. So we do have a lot of interesting options. So let me draw my opening hand and get this party started. So I'm going to draw 5 cards. We have Instinct. We have Stamina. We have Swiftness. We have Rage, and we have Concentration. Now, one of the things I think about is if I could beat the witch, if I beat the Cursed Hag by going here, I take Chilling Stare. That's a solid influence 5. That would help get me the Utham crossbowmen here. I go. It's 4 movement into that. It's 4 movement into there. Plus, you have to spend the 4 movement to get to the second room. So that's an interesting decision that we're gonna have to make. So, but I do think killing that Cursed Hag, getting that early level up, seeing what my first skill is will really help me have a little bit more direction for the rest of this game. I do have Concentration and a green, so if I move 3, I can get the range attack 5 and just wipe that sucker out in the very first turn. So I do like what that is. We have Instinct Outward again, which is just is Tovek's version of improvisation. I don't think it's that much better than improvisation. I've been told I'm very wrong about this, and that's fine. I will be very wrong about it for a little bit longer, at least. But we'll go from there. But I do think the best card for me is going to be Planning, and we'll see how that works out. So we're going to have to roll a d6 to figure out what Krang is taking. Krang is taking early bird. He's not really a bird, but that's fine. We'll pretend he's a bird for the purposes of this round, and we will go from there. So, checking out the comments. 12 at this level is tricky, but if anyone, no, Greg can make it work with the assist of Mahdi and Saget, generally speaking. If you could tolerate Tony Horton and his bad jokes, oh, I think I was heavily influenced by his bad jokes. Cool bags. Saget says the which isn't bad. What? Sigh. Curse tag. Whatever. I see no blacks in the pool. What is this excellent rolling? I know. It was amazing, and you weren't here yet, so you weren't able to send forth your Saget mojo into my source preparation. All right, let's make the magic happen. Krang is gonna go first because he rolled the 1. Ah, he's a bird. That's the bird sound that Krang makes. So we pulled off a blue, and a green. And one more card comes off. It's another green. So still 2 reds in there. There are 4 red cards in that deck of his, which could indeed make life a bit miserable. We are going to use this instinct, and we're going to combine it. Ugh. And if I'm trying to do that, I have to save as much attack as I can. But there's really not going to be... Alright, we are going to use the rage because I'm going to need the movement to at least get into that village if I want to recruit the Utham crossbowmen. So we're playing Instinct for move 2, Rage Sideways for move 3. I'm going to magically transport to the portal, and that is going to allow me to move into the forest during the day. I'm going to face the Cursed Hag with my sneaky head, and then I'm going to play Concentration. I'm going to power it with the green. That's going to let me play Swiftness, get the strongest effect of Swiftness, +2 to any kind of attack. That's going to give me a range attack of 5, which is going to kill the Cursed Hag. That's going to give me 3 fame, +1 reputation. Look at me, I'm very reputable. And then I'm going to clean up my play area. So, rolling this die, it's a gold! Look at me! Lucky day. That's what I'm liking. I have... planning's not going to trigger, is it? Oh, that sucks, but that's fine. We'll make it work. I'm going to look at my next 2 skills. We have Motivation, which I think I have to take. And just for the mana, if nothing else. At this point in the game, and we also have what are you called? Resistance break, which I really do like. It's very helpful against certain enemies, but a little too early in the game for me to be too concerned about that. Motivation for the win. We'll flip over one of Krang's skills. We are going to get, what is the name of that skill? It is Regenerate. Not a bad skill to have the option of grabbing, especially if I take more wounds than I expect. And then we're going to grab Chilling Stare. Next card's coming off. It is Swift Bolt. I likey. I'm going to draw it to my hand limit. I get Chilling Stare, act surprised. I get March, act surprised. I get mana draw, and I get swiftness. Replanning does not trigger, so I'm wondering if it's a good time to take motivation. But I'm going to be blowing. No, I think I hold on to motivation to try to do this. Can I do what I want next turn with mana draw? I would need move 5 to get into there. And then I can... Chosen enemy doesn't attack. Man, I have so many influence cards in my deck still. Woo! Move 5 to get in. If I take the blue, I get the influence. I can get the YouTube crossbowman. I think it makes sense to do it. Sorry, wifey texting me. Hello, wifey. What are you saying? It's a picture of board games. All right. Excellent. Well, that is super exciting. Let's go back here. Oh my gosh! There's so many comments. Kanye, Jonathan says, "What is mom upside down? Have tried forever to get his jokes out of my head." For Andrew Capin, maybe flip the starting tile to the wedge side. It's making me uneasy. Oh, look at you. Sorry. expert level. Like at least there's a forest on both sides. Thank you. Uh, Status is fair point, Andrew. Nose activated. I bought Mage Knight Ultimate Edition, opened it, and there it sits. I'm watching and learning to help with the pain and time needed to really appreciate what this game has to offer. Chris Patty, first time watching live, here to learn this game better. I find myself running out of time in scenarios. Not activated. Hope you get there. It may take a while. Definitely not for everyone. Yeah, and this is a really insane challenge that I wouldn't recommend trying for a long time. So start at 5.8. It's not a bad level. I'm gonna use motivation because I want to hopefully have planning trigger for me at least once. Oh man, is that bad? Because I just don't think I can get there. 5. Yeah, I'm gonna planning one trigger again, so I might as well just use it. Try to get one of my influence cards. I do indeed have 2 of them in there. That's not one. And there's one, so that's helpful. Look at us. We have 7 cards, and I have a blue mana token that I have to use on my next turn. Krang's second turn. It's a white. It's a white. Third card coming off is a blue. So we've gone through 7 cards. There are 9 cards in there. 4 of them are red. That's going to be fun. Let's make some magic happen. I want to... So this is a blue mana, which is one of the reasons I did this. So I can use the stamina. Move 4. I need move 5 to get in there. I'm trying to save all the movement I can to get there. So mana draw will be helpful to hold on to. Man, I did not use a movement card on the first. Right, I used instinct. So I still have a stamina in my deck, which is helpful. So that's move 6, which gets me here. I'm now going to use the blue from the source to power Chilling Stare, which gives me influence 5. And I'm going to use Promise for influence 6. And I'm going to get myself the Utem Crossbowman at the village. Most excellent. And we'll see if we can't move into here. That might not be worth it. I don't know if I genuinely don't know if the spell offer is really good enough to justify this. Although Chill's not terrible. I mean, the other option is I just go right through this and try to siege that keep. But I do like the idea of killing a monster in there. I have a swiftness, and I have the Uthar Crossbowman, so that's range attack 5, which can be really strong. In the maze, night rules do not apply in the maze, right? It's only in a dungeon. Maze, here we go. But I can use 1 unit, which is super helpful. Alright, so anyway, that's done. I recruited myself the Uthar Crossbowman. Thanks to Chilling Stare. This goes away. I re-roll the blue. It's blue. And all 4 of these cards go away. Now, I still had 3 cards left in my hand, so that's helpful. I'm going to be able to draw it up to my hand limit, which is 5. So we have Cold Toughness. We have Rage, Planning Triggers. We have Tranquility. And why not? We're going to pillage the village, go down to 0, give us max options for this maze. We get Stamina, and we get Crystallize. It's a big hand. So 8 cards going into my 3rd turn. Krang's 3rd turn. It's a red. It's a blue. It's a red. 2 red crystals in Krang's inventory. Pulls them off. It's a red. It's a red. Sing some do. Andrew Kaplan says, yay. Chris Patty, I learned a lot about playing more aggressively from watching this channel. Notes activated, 100% is not for everybody, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I love challenges. I also have the galactic version of Voidfall. Most excellent. Sagittarius has just grabbed my crystals then or keep. Chris Patty says, Andrew, yes, been watching this lately. I realized I almost never pillage the village, but I should. Also, I need to position myself better to explore faster. Yeah, I don't love coming over into this corner. I did like the Uthar Crossbowman there. So I felt like that was a good payoff. But yeah, Sag is onto something about maybe I just get the fame and get the get the 2 crystals. chill is interesting. Target enemy does not attack this combat and gets armor -4. Now that will not work against anybody with ice resistance. So that's only so much utility to that one. But the fact that it doesn't attack is interesting. Wings of Wind, man. Oh, that I still always long for the days when Wings of Wind wasn't nerfed. It was so damn good. It was so good. How good was it? It was so good. You would not believe it. All right, let's make some magic happen, kids. What is the magic? That's a good question. Can I go in here, get 2 crystals, and then also do that? That's an interesting thing. I thought so too. I don't know if I'll have enough attack for that. I can't even figure out. This is gotta be Threaten. Is the only card I haven't seen. So we know what that is. Not great. We could take our time. No, we can't. Krang is like, no, I just pulled the red, sucker. But he did go through all 4 of his reds. So Krang has 2 greens left, though. So chances are he will go through these 4 cards. Wondering if I just crystallize here. Yeah, I'm not sure this spell is great. Target enemy does not attack, though again that won't work on anybody with ice resistance. Heal 2. You've got to get 6 movement. 4 to get in. I could get 6 movement, but then I'm going to have like nothing else left. Maybe get an early artifact. If I get 4 to get in, if I use Crystallize this turn, get myself a blue, move the 4, get 6. That's not crazy. And then my attack is an interesting amount. I still have Tranquility, so I can do some healing. But if I get that Werewolf, I kind of like the idea of trying to get an artifact. Especially since I don't see, there's no dungeons, there's no monastery. I'll have the Uthman Crossbowman's attack. We'll have Cold Toughness. To use that, though, I have to use Mana Draw if I want to use Crystallize. Alright, my turn. We use this gold to power... Nope, I'll use the blue to power Stamina. Oh, interesting. Yeah, use the blue to power Stamina, which is going to give me... No, I'll use the... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I move here, and then this is going to reveal this keep. What do we have in the keep? Oh, it's just him. He's a weenie. So we'll be able to take him out pretty quickly next turn. Hopefully there's something we can recruit. And so that's another reason to do this. If we get enough fame, we can have another command token. Maybe there'll be something we can recruit in the keep early next round, which would be super helpful. 2/2. So I probably end my turn here. And then I could probably just play Crystallize next turn, get another crystal, and then I should have enough turns to actually make this work. So I'm just going to end here, and we're going to try to get ourselves an artifact, and we'll worry about killing that sucker next turn. So I'm rolling this die. It's a blue, because blues are everything. I know what that is. I don't want that right now. We go to Craig's turn. 1, 2, don't be green. It is green. So I have this turn. He's declaring end of round next turn, and then I will have one more turn. Planning is useless. I will power this with a blue and take myself. Do I want cold toughness? Probably. Yeah, I'll take the blue for cold toughness in case I need it. That's my whole turn. Hand limits. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to get this card. I could pull it with Tranquility if I really wanted to, but I'm going to keep that to do some healing. I rolled that. It's a green. Crane declares end of round. I'm entering the maze. I'm going to power march with this. And I will use swiftness. I'm going to draw a random monster enemy. I'm declaring my one unit is going in with me. And it is a monster enemy, right? Man, I haven't done a maze in a long time. Yep, random monster enemy. One unit can come in. I'm spending this 6 movement because I want to go to the 3rd room. And we're up against a crypt worm. Most excellent. So I'm going to use cold toughness, power, or do I need to do that? I think so. 6 attack. Well, I could use mana draw, use another die from the source. That's block 5. Get 1 plus 1 block for each ability. We have a defensive ability, so that's a block 6. So he's fully blocked. And now I need attack 6. Amazing. We have attack 3. We have attack 4, 5. We have attack 6. So that is legit, right? For each enemy, each ability. That's an ability. That counts. Block 6. Dunskies, attack 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have managed to kill the Crypt Worm. We're going to get 5 fame. We go from 3 to 8. That gives us the other command token I was looking for. And then we're going to clean up our play area. Both of these get re-rolled because I used the basic effect of mana draw. These come back, and I'm going to look at the top 2 cards from the artifact. Again, if I had spent 2 points of movement, we only get 2 crystals. If I spent 4 points of movement, we get a spell, but I spent 6 points of movement, so we get the artifact. And what do we have? I can get the Banner of Command or the Emerald Ring. Yeah, we're going to get the Banner of Command. Thank you, elite units coming my way later. This goes away. Emerald Ring is very tempting if we're doing a spell heavy game, but I don't know if that's where we're going to be going with this one, so it is what it is. Topet declares end of round, or already declared end of round, so these 2 cards just get shuffled into my D deck, and we're going to get set up for round 2. Boo-da-doo. All right, just grab top 3 things I learned about Mage Knight from watching Greg. Don't be afraid of wounds, burn monasteries, and terrible luck can be overcome. Chris Patty and Nas took me several videos to learn Mage Knight. Once you get it, the system is amazingly good. Then you'll be hooked like me and trying to get better. Nas, Chris Patty, that's my goal. This game really does intrigue me. I love the depth of thought and strategy. Yeah, it's a good one. Now I kind of wish I didn't take the blue, but you know, it worked out. Yeah, Cryptworm was a pretty good pull. That 6/6 can be pretty challenging if you don't have the hand to deal with it. So motivation skill is flipped back up. I did forget to do that my last playthrough, and that would have made a big difference. Still would have lost, but would have lost less emphatically. We have the herbalists. We have the Utam brothers are gonna be united. Oh, we got the guardsmen and the swordsmen. So many choices. So my goal right now is seize this keep, get that +1 card, have some influence cards that we can recruit one of the Utam boys. And then we can just run around the map going Utam crazy. Rolling the dice for the source, we got a black, a white, and a green. Bam, these come down. And we have to cycle this. So the blue card gets added to Krang's deck. A blue crystal gets added to Krang's inventory. The next spell off the top of the deck is Underground Travel. I don't hate that one. Don't love it. It's an interesting one. I'm really liking Swiftbolt here. And Pure Magic. Very mana intensive, but can be very strong. Shuffling the cards for Krang's Deed deck. This goes here. And drawing 6 cards. mana draw, banner command. That's not a good, as those are not the cards I wanted to see. Oh, none of these cards are helpful. Amazing. So this is not a good start. So I'm probably going to take... Oh, can I kill this thing? Attack 7. I have nothing to block. It'd only be 1 wound, though. So I have the Tranquility, so I really don't care about that. I can do Concentration. I have a green. Maybe this isn't that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. Do I long night this? Probably go first. Because what? That's attack 5, 6, 7, 8. I take the wound, I heal it. Then I'll have the banner command to recruit. Yeah, this is better than I thought at first glance. Great. We'll do long night. We can play a bit more aggressively, rolling a die for our esteemed colleague, Krang. Krang gets a 4, most excellent. So 5 and 6 are both still in there, and that means we are first. So, oh, I need move 2. Crap. I need move 2. It's the one thing I forgot. My plan has been foiled. All right, motivation. Bam, 2 cards. Give me a movement. And movement. Excellent. I get a blue mana as well, which is fine. I'm going to move 2 to get into here. I'm sieging a fortified site, so I lose a reputation. We actually, I have this blue anyway, so we're going to make this even better. We're going to spend 2 points of influence to explore. Again, you could explore. This is the coast, so I can't go any further this way. And you could explore a countryside tile as long as it's going to be adjacent to a tile that's adjacent to 2. This would not be a legal placement for 2 reasons if it was a core tile. 1, because it's on the coast, and 2, because it's only adjacent to one other tile. But this is a way to not waste movement. The little things, people. We get a village, which is interesting. Another keep, so making a keep strategy look even better. Big fan of that. Face down is this way. And a bunch of hills and a white mine. Excellent. So we moved 4. We got that blue, so that was a good pull with that mana token. Might as well use it. We explored. We entered. We lost a reputation. We're very unreputable now. So, and now I have a rage, which means I don't have to use the crossbowman. Is that, yeah, that's fine, especially with Long Night. I think that makes some sense. We'll save those suckers. So, we're going to play Concentration Power with the green. That's going to be an attack of a 5 and add the rage as an attack of a 7. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I can attack that sucker, I do have to block him. I'm not blocking him. I'm just taking 1 wound. He does 3 points of damage. My armor is 3. That is 1 wound. After the combat, I'm going to play Tranquility to heal that 1 wound, and everyone's happy. This goes away. Rerolling this green. It is now red. These are all the cards I used. All right, I put a thing on the thing. We put this here to say I own that keep. We get 3 fame. I go from 8 to 11. Now I'm going to draw to my hand limit, which is 5. We get cold toughness. We get threaten. We get chilling stare. So all the influence I could ever hope for, plus 1 card because I am on a keep I own, and I only have 1 keep on the map, and that gives us March. Interesting. All right, Krang's first turn of round 2. He gets a blue. He gets a red. He gets a green. He has 1 green crystal in his inventory, so that comes off. It's another red. My turn. Time to recruit, kids. We will explore too. Yeah, so we're going to explore with March. That's going to give us 2 movement, which lets us put out a tile. That's another keep. Oh my god. Don't think of getting to that one, unfortunately. We have a monster den over there. We have this keep, and we have ourselves a ruin, which unfortunately will be face down. And it's unclear whether it's worth walking in there to see if it's something we might want to take care of. That keep might be so. Man, I might go for the keep. I might be talking myself into the keep because once you get to if you get the white city, that keep is especially helpful. This is going to be face down because it is night. Oh, and right, we're not going to be able to see the keeps because it's still night. Also risky. Decisions. All right. I am going to use Influence 4 and Influence 2. I'm at a 0 there, so that's fine. Remember, I beat an orc, and then I pillaged the village, and I sieged the keep. I will hold on to Chilling Stare, because that is one way to say, you can't attack me, look at you, ha ha ha. But that 6 influence is enough to get me... I really like the guardsmen, but those Utum swordsmen, that attack 6 can make a big difference. Alright, we're going to get the swordsman. That block twice against swiftness is strong, but again, Tovek's so block heavy anyway, especially with some of his skills. I think it makes more sense to use the 6 influence and get the swordsman. And plus, like, the game values the swordsman a little bit more. I mean, that's why they cost 6, they cost 5, so, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so that's my turn. I used these 3 wonderful cards. They're going to go away. I'm going to save this artifact until I get a core, an elite unit out there, and then obviously I'll need a tile, or I can just, have, this is a way to get a 6th unit if things kind of fall that way, right? That'd be really nice as well. So I mean, I definitely want, especially because I was so slow in the first round. The problem with going over here is just that's going to be very, very movement intensive. That's going to be very, very action intensive, and I'm not sure I have that much time to play games where I do think it makes more sense. We just get that keep, but to have, if we're going a keep strategy, to leave a keep unsieged is risky. Let's see if I draw any movement. All right, so I'm going to draw 2 cards, get it to my hand, which is 5. And then I get another card because I'm still on my keep, and it is my only keep on the board. What is this? That's a hills. That's a hills. The desert's only 3 at night. If I enter the ruins, I can reveal it, so I can see what I have to fight and what the reward would be. But I've literally only explored twice. I need to explore 4 more times to get a core tile out, which is crazy. Uh-oh. What's going on? Our questions. I only got it last year, says Chris. It's still weird to me to have the see-through card sleeves. Does anyone know why Tovek has a bird on this helmet and why it's not artwork? Artwork question about a WizKids product, Brave, Foster Shade. Greg, hello. I've watched your amazing videos for better over a year, and this is my first time catching you live. Best of luck. Thank you. Chris Patty says, welcome. Lots of first-time viewers. Welcome, welcome. Wow, go for the extra unit with the banner. This is good. He's not going to look up now, is he? Yeah, I just think that I don't know where my reputation is gonna be. Like, I think the banner's too strong to waste on a non-elite unit. It's my personal preference. I definitely thought that for a second, but I don't know, man. They're too good. All right. That was my second turn. Krang still has not taken his second turn, so he wants to go. Oh man. My problem is if I go these 3 steps, I'm committing myself to going those 3 steps. And this could just be a temple, but it also could be. mean, if it's a unit, that's a problem because I have no room for it. I'm not going to get another command token until 24, which is one argument to go with what Sajid was saying. All right, we have a green, we have a green, we have a blue. One more card comes off, so we've gone through 8 cards, including 3 reds out of 17 in 2 turns. Yeah, I don't. Man, I just have huge hands. It's a big decision because like if it's what I want it to be, I might really regret not going there. Taking a lot of time. I mean, the other option is I just get all the fame I can now, and then I spend that second day just exploring. Make sure that second night I have an elite unit out. All right. I mean, I have all this attack. All right, I've convinced myself. We're gonna do move. I kind of wish I didn't use that already. I don't need that. So move 4 with this ooh, mana draw. Hello. We're attacking something this round, kids. We're gonna do mana draw. Power with the white. I'm gonna turn this black into a blue. But it's depleted. No, it's not. We can have that conversation later. So I'm going to move 4 and get myself, and I have this other blue mana. I'm going to go into the ruins. We can flip this over. Oh, that's super interesting. Get an artifact and an advanced action. Face a dragon and an orc. Am I insane if I don't do this? I mean, I can get a lot of attack. I've already used Tranquility. Oh man, that dragon could be rough. So, I mean, the wrong dragon absolutely sinks me. But, oh, think about it. I mean, if it's got ice resistance, that's really bad because, like, Chilling Stare is, like, useless. Cold Toughness wouldn't be useless, but it is Ice Block. So, Ice Block might be nerfed if it's an ice attack. I don't know how I don't go for this. Because then I get Swift Bolt, be a ton of fame. I mean, the other option is I just do the keep. I get a big hand. Try to save as much of these suckers as I can. But Ice Bolt will be, and then I'll have Ice Bolt, and they wouldn't be fortified. I don't have a white though, however, so I would need to roll a white. Also have blue mana. Oh man, I could do a lot of blocking. All right, we're doing the ruins first, which is probably wrong, but I can't help myself. So we used this blue to get in here. That's stamina. We're getting a dragon. Don't have ice resistance. Bam. Ah, you jerk. That is the absolute worst card I could have pulled. We got the Ice Dragon. Oh, that's gonna be super interesting. So I need to block. I need 12 ice block. And then I need 14 attack because I have no fire attack. And then we got this guy. Of course, he has physical resistance too. Oh, that could not have gone worse. That could not have gone worse. All right, so how are we going to pull this off? We are going to play Chilling Stare. I mean, I probably should start over. We're going to play Chilling Stare. This enemy is not attacking. It's no thank you, brutal. We're playing Cold Toughness. I have Ice Block 5, 6, 7, 8. That is enough to block 2/3 of that attack. I'm not going to be able to kill either of these guys. Do they stay? Oh, it's just a horrible pull. It's a really, really bad pull. That could not have gone worse. There were so many dragons I wanted to see, and there was like 2 I didn't. This is definitely one of them. I mean, that paralyze is just woof. Chosen enemy attack loses all attack abilities. That's interesting. If I take that, if I take the 3 wounds, I block. So no, he's a well. Immunity protects the enemy, not the attack. So the enemy would still attack, but I think I can use this to make him lose. Oh, but not its color. Oh, so I can have him lose paralyze. That's interesting. I think the enemies stay. That's what I have to look up. Because I'm not killing them, obviously. Dungeon, monastery, spawning grounds, monster den, wild and conquered. Any undefeated enemies remain. I'm just looking at this, man. I mean, I had like attack 9, attack 10, 11. I mean, I assumed that if I kill the dragon, even if I just have the orc, I can get it next turn. But I'm not going to be able to kill the dragon because that physical resistance is just absolutely brutal. I love how cold toughness is like ice block, but not ice attack. It's like, come on, man. Yeah, I just don't think I take any wounds, and I just live to fight another day. Block. What is this? Yeah, I'm never getting that enough attack. Yeah, I'm just not going to take any wounds, and we'll deal with it later. So, ice block 8, I block 4, and then I'll just use the crossbowman to get block 3 and instinct to get block 2. So we've fully blocked all of them. Chilling Stare, he doesn't attack, and then ice block, instinct, and the using crossbowman. So they're going to stay in the ruins. They're there. We can return and fight them later, but that's not going to happen. It's just an utter losing cause. And I won't take any wounds and hold on to a march. The blue does not get re-rolled. The white does. It's still white. No fame for killing. I mean, I could burn my Utham Swordsman to kill that dude. At least get the 4 fame. And wound it, then I could heal it with the green. 4 fame would give me Swift Bolt. Yeah, fine, let me do that. I'm gonna wound the Utham Swordsman, get attack 6. And even with the physical resistance, this guy's dead. It doesn't affect my reputation because it happened in a ruin, so no one saw it to speak how great I was. And I get the 4 fame, which gives me a level up, which can be important. It'll give me another skill. We can kind of see what's going on with that. So I used all these cards. I cleaned up my play area. We are going to look at my next 2 skills. I don't want Krang skill. I could spend a wound to get a card. I can choose any card I want sideways. If I don't use a die this turn, that card sideways counts as whatever I want it to be for 3. We got Krang's thing here. +1 movement every turn, which can be really, really strong. Yeah, so I don't give a damn. Once a turn, 1 card sideways gives you +2 instead of +1. If it's an advanced action, spell, or artifact. Nope, sorry. Who needs magic? 1 card sideways gives you +2 instead of +1. If no die from the source is used this turn, it gives +3 instead. Alright. I'm going to stay there. We're going to draw to my... Oh, we have to get a card from the offer. It's going to be... Mana Bolt. There's Stout Resolve. I'm going to draw to my hand limit, which is 5. +1 because I'm still adjacent to my keep. Crystallize. I think I just try to siege this keep and salvage this disaster of a turn. Krang's gonna go 1, 2, 3. It's a white, no white in the inventory. My turn because I am a glutton for punishment. We're gonna move 3, go into this keep, lose a reputation for sieging in front of our site, hope for something better. Oh, it's the thugs. Great. That's a very welcome sight. So I need to block 3. Rage, promise, that's block 3. And now I need to do 5 attack. I'm going to... what's the best way to do this? I have this so I can get... Yeah, I have a white from the source, so I can do... block 3... Yeah, it's fine. So that's attack 3, and then I could use that sideways with that card for attack 5, or I could do this for attack 4, and then that for sideways, and I wouldn't need the skill. So either way, I get to attack 5. I kill the thugs. I get that reputation back. I get another thing. So now I own 2 keeps. And I'm going to consider trying to kill that dragon again because I am a sucker. But man, that 14 attack is gonna be a lot. I don't think I'm gonna have it. I get 2 fame, gets me up to 17. This is gonna flip back because the round I have no mark. Oh, long night. Hold on. This doesn't flip back. So long night's gonna trigger. I have no cards left in my deed deck. 6. Those are the 6 cards I pulled. So we're gonna reconstitute my deed deck with 3 cards. What am I? Tranquility. Friggin' Ice Dragon. I still can't believe I got the Ice Dragon. I draw to my hand limit. It's supposed to be restarted when your D deck is empty. Yeah. So I could do that when my D deck was empty. This goes away. And now I draw these 3 cards. Ooh, interesting. not the most helpful. I could recruit the Utham Guardsmen and just get rid of the Utham Swordsmen. That's probably not the greatest idea. But Krang's gonna go 1, 2, and 3. It's blue. One more card. My turn. I'm wondering if I can get an Explorer in. I don't think I can. I'd be like, move 2. This should be rerolled, by the way. That's gold. Move 2. Move 5. Nah. And I do like the swordsman enough. I'll keep them around. So I'll just end up back here and consider killing that dragon if I get a chance. So getting ready for the next round. Very behind, and I don't like it. So use the banner as a command token and simply discard it later in the round. Lose the unit, get a bigger banner. Oh, I see. With the bet he pulls the ice dragon. That's a hard choice. Yay, you called it, Wolf. You can kill if you wound the swordsman. For those new to the channel, Greg is a credible opportunity to pull the ice dragon in inopportune times. Paralyze is the worst. Love that skill. I personally find those two, if played sideways, underwhelming. Yeah, I don't like the skill, but I have no wounds yet. And it's not like I can take a wound from the ice dragon. So, but yeah, I hear you saying. So the banner, I recruit to the banner. I had to look back at what my influence was at. It would have definitely been more card intensive. Yeah, I don't know if going the way I went was worth it. Obviously, that was not great. I essentially went this way to get 6 fame and +1 to a keep draw, but I really need to just explore. So if I can get 14 attack early, great. I'll try to kill the ice dragon, get that artifact and that advanced action because I'm going to need it. New unit offers the foresters, shock troops, and ooh. Now that I can be convinced to take. Reduce one armor. Nah, it's not reducing this. I don't know. I'm going back and forth. Woof. That ice dragon, man. If only they had an ice dragon manticore, I'd be super screwed. All right, gold, a white, and a green. We get promise. We get threaten. This is a good start. Mana draw, rage, swiftness. Still only pulling 5. I get my motivation skill back. We're gonna add a green to the inventory. Adding a green to the deed deck. This comes out. It is offering. Offering could be really strong. Agility. 18 cards. So I could make it lose paralyze, which would be interesting. So if I make it lose paralyze, that's just 2 wounds. I don't know how I'm getting up to 14 attack. I'm going to take rethink. Or do I take great start? Great start's probably better. Take great start. Draw 2 more cards. Oh, and I draw 2 more cards. I'm next to 2 keeps. So Swift Bolt and Banner Command, and then great start. That and that. Woof. Rolling for Krang. Roll a 6, yo. A 1. 1's already gone. Roll a 6. 1. 1's already gone. 2. Never mind, he was going first. He was like, nope, 1-1-2, that's what I do. Most excellent. I mean, just I don't know how all in to go to try to kill this dude, especially without Mage Swordsman. Krang's up. It's a red. It's a red. It's a white. No white crystals. I mean, if I use the white and get 7, 8, 9. I mean, I get the crazy thing is I can get 7, 9 ranged attack, which is super funny. I just need 14. All right, I'm killing this dude. I'm like so like annoyed right now, but like yeah, there's no monasteries. I need another artifact and an advanced action. I just don't think there's a better way. So I'm using my motivation skill, getting 1, 2, and a blue. We're entering the ruins again. Now we have this ice dragon. Most excellent. I'm going to use cold toughness. Again, that's block 8 because it's block 5 +1 +1 +1. So block 8. It's not efficient against the ice attack. So it's only effectively a block 4. So I need 4 more points of block. Otherwise, some paralyzing crap is happening. And we don't like paralyzing crap. So we are going to. Are we using a die from the source? Yes, we are. So yes, we are. We're going to block 2. And then we'll use threaten and this for block 2. So, no. Yeah, I said, yeah, I needed to use that. So that's block 4. None of that's efficient because the only fire block is efficient. So we have fully blocked that dingbat. Now, I need to get 14 points of attack because, again, nothing's efficient. So I'm going to play mana draw, use this die from the source, turn this green. Nope, I want a green there. I have a gold there, it doesn't matter. Turn this green into a white, get 2 white mana. This gives me attack 4, attack 7, attack 10, attack 11, 12, 13, 14. Woofity woofs. All right. So we blocked. We needed block 12. I got block 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we needed attack 14. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, +7 for attack 14. We have killed the ice dragon. Oh boy. No effect on reputation because it was in the ruins. I get 8 fame. That gets me from 17 to 25. It's one of the reasons that just made sense. We get this guy. Oh, wait. Do I want to use the movement and hold on to the banner to try to recruit? I'm going to hold on to the banner to try to recruit because I am getting another command token. All right, so we did a level up. I'm going to get, let me clean up my player area. This white does not get re-rolled because you have the stronger effects of mana draw. I rolled that, it's a gold. These 2 whites go away, that blue goes away, this crystal, this thing comes back to me. These all go away. It's a lot of cards, right? Because I used great starts. It was 9 motivation, 7. So I used 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 11 cards in my starting hand. We're gonna get the rewards from the ruin. So I'm gonna get agility because I need more movement, and I'm gonna get another artifact. Banner of Courage, Banner of Fear. Woof. I have to take the Banner of Fear. It's too good. I'm getting lots of banners. banner everywhere. And then I'm going to draw out of my hand limit, which is, it's now 6 +1/+1, so it's up to 8. So banner of command, banner of fear, agility, stamina, concentration, chilling stare, rage, and swiftiness. Whew. All right, we're going to put this here and down to 2 cards. My timing is way off. It's gonna be interesting. If we get the White City first, we got a chance just because of the keeps. But other than that, we're in trouble. All right, Crank's turn. 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. 2 more coming off. 1, 2. My turn. All right, let's go crush somebody. During his turn, you get 1. May spend move. Blah blah blah. Going to I really wish I had tranquility, which of course I have not seen yet. All right, we're going to move 4. So 7 to get in there. Four, 6. I have the white. Chosen enemy does not attack. I get a blue to do that. The problem is I don't know how I'm getting the attack. 2. All right, so we're gonna move the 4. We're gonna go 1, 2. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's super interesting. Can I get attack 6? Yeah, he can't be fortified. So I can get range attack 5. And I'm not gonna have enough crystals. Move 6. During combat this turn, I can spend any amount of move points to get range attack. But then I'm not gonna have this. Do I have a block 5? Say he doesn't attack, but then he'd attack 6. If I block him, then I would only need an attack 3. So I'm moving 4. So I have number movement. get block 5. And once I get this guy back, the block 5 is no problem. I just need to get tranquility. My card draws 6, so I might as well burn some of this crap up. Chilling Stare. So I'm going to use these two to explore, and then I will draw one more card, and I can make that work. So I'm going to explore over here. It's a monastery. It's another maze. I kind of see myself going around it this way. This is going to go face up. It is double fortified. Monastery puts one of these in here. It is training. So I'm going to end my turn here. I'm going to draw. Oh, it's no guarantee this is what I need it to be. It is what it is. Be tranquility. No. All right. Rolling this. It's red. Crank's turn. Green, blue, white. That's been cooperative. Still want to save you. Try to recruit the shock troops before this round's over. So, what am I doing? During combat this turn, I can spend move points to get attack 1 for each. Can get a block. Block 2. Block 5. Problem is I can't move. I really need a tranquility. If I take the wounds, should have kept Chilling Stare. That was dumb. But also it. Wait, he can't be fortified, right? So I can get move points. Can I get 6 move points on top of the 3 to get in? This is move. I have to use that. 3. And I'm using banner command. So gross. All right, so move 2, move 3. We're entering here. I'm sieging a fortified site to lose a reputation. I'm going to use the white from the source to power swiftness. It's range attack 3. Now he's a shock troop. He's a fortified site, but he can't be fortified. I'm going to use the concentration to get a white mana token. I'm using that to power agility. I get move 4. During combat, I can spend move points to get range attack 1, 2 move points. It's an exchange of 2 move points for 1 range attack. So this is 6 move points. That's range attack 3 plus range attack 3 that kills the shock troops without blocking them. But of course, I was trying to hold on the banner of command so I could recruit the shock troops. It just was not meant to be. I get 3 fame. That gets me up to 28. That's going to give me another keep, which hopefully will pay dividends next turn. There we go. That's out. This comes back. All right, so my reputation is now also -1. Excellent. This comes here. I draw to my hand limit, which is 9. I get 2. Look at that. That's Tranquility, right where I wanted it, right on the very bottom. Rerolling that, it's a black. Crank's turn, blue, red, blue, one more. My turn, powering Tranquility. I need 1 point of heal per level of the unit. That is going to let me heal the swordsman. I also have a move 4, which I might as well hold on to that for next turn. That's a white. This comes down. Craig's turn, 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. My turn, I'm playing Instinct. I'm powering it with the red. I'm going to explore here. We get an orc. I have 2 more points of movement. Ooh. Tempted to take those 2 wounds and just kill that dude. I'm gonna mow here. I'm still adjacent to my keep, so that'll be good for next turn. I'm going to attack the Prowler. I think that's a Prowler or a Scout. I don't know. What is your name, sir? What? Who are you, sir? Identify yourself. He's like, I am a Prowler. You were right the first time. So I get 2 wounds because it's 4 points of damage. I will take them to my... No, I'll wound that guy. Nah, sure. Now stat resolves in there. I'll take him to my hand. Why not? So I get 2 wounds. I have no wounds on my deck. It's so stupid. Now I'll put him on the crossbowman. And the crossbowman won't help me burn down the monastery anyway. And then I'm going to use a swordsman. I only need attack 3. We've killed him. I get 1 reputation back, so that's super helpful. Hopefully I get something I can recruit in the monastery next turn. And did I take the fame? I don't believe I did. That's 30. I know I moved the reputation back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 15, 23, 26, 29. What? 7, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 30. All right, I'm going to go with the second math and assume I'm supposed to be at 30. Most excellent. This gets re-rolled. It's a black. This goes here. Yeah. It's funny because I had instinct, but I still wouldn't have had the 6 to recruit. Because especially I was at -1, so I would have needed 7, and I only had 1 card in my hand, so it wasn't going to work. But we'll just keep wounding the Uton boys. All right, I'm sure the comments are crazy right now. What's going on? It is a journey, and all journeys lead to a satisfying destination. True that. +2 cards or keeps. Come on now, get your head back in the game. What a card per keep. I think I might have been doing that wrong. May as well use your motivation skill. 10 cards to kill a dragon. Okay. Glad to see you're giving this one another try. The last go around was so close. What's up, Joey? What's up, Joey? Maybe you'll bring him good luck. I hope so. Glad to see you are here. The chat is always more lively when you can make it. Remember, it is not attack, and you did not perform a successful attack. The only applies if you reduce damage to 0. I would wait a turn here, honestly. I think you're talking about... I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about there. Scout, how could an orc possibly be a scout? Outrageous. Out just prowling the neighborhood. You did not take your fame initially for Orcsy. Cool. Alrighty then. Well, it's not going well, but it's not going terribly. We're gonna get another artifact, so I'm definitely burning down that monastery. I really need a unit I can recruit there before I do, though. So let's go. Let's go. These go away. This goes away. We still have a monastery in the map, so this card's gonna come over here. It's learning new units. Magic familiars, foresters, and herbalists. Magic familiars are fine, except they're the mana intensiveness, and I don't have any mana. So we added a blue card and a white crystal. Blood Rage comes out. Don't hate that. These go away, these come down, and the next spell is Snowstorm. Hey, where you been hiding? I'm gonna roll this. It's a white, a gold, and a black. We're in the second night. The gold and the black are not basic. It needs to be 50% basic, so we get a green and a gold, which is exactly what I wanted. So we get 6 cards: Instinct, Mana Draw, Promise, Chilling Stare, Threaten, Stamina, and then +1 for each keep because I'm adjacent to one of my 3 keeps: Tranquility, Concentration, Agility. This comes back. I can get the mana from there. I don't know how I don't take the magic familiars. I can use motivation just to get me a blue. I can use that, and I can use a die from the source on my turn. All right, that's fine. The second I walk away from there, then my card draw goes way down. I'm not sure the diggers are worth the effort, but I can move, explore. We got some options. All right. Ha! 99 cents. What's up, Sarah? That is Mrs. Playthroughs, everyone. That's hilarious. Comment was about Chilling Stare. It's elusive. Hey, Sarah. Steve and I wanted to give you our 2 cents, but 99 cents was the lowest. So let me go. Thanks to the party. Can I get the extra 97 cents? Meet us in Dublin in 2 weeks, man. I'll give you 97 cents. That will pay for the flight, I'm sure. Woo! Alrighty then. Let's make the magic happen, kids. I am doing some things. I need to grab one of these. Mana search seems good. Good. I could use sparing power as well because I find it not always as helpful as you want it to be in that final round. Let me do sparing power on the off chance it's useful this round. Oh, he took preparation. What a jerk. All right, so Krang's first. Stamina. Blue, white, 1 more card. So he's doing at least 4 cards every turn. I'm going to spare this. I'm going to play Tranquility, get a green, heal this. I'm going to... do I want to use... No, I don't want to use... I don't want to use my motivation skill. I have mana draw. Probably want to use that, though, to make that gold, not gold. I'm going to hold on to agility. Oh, man. Yeah, it seems really not good. I have to use concentration to get the mana to recruit those guys. Maybe I need to. If I'm healing, especially. If I'm healing. Blue. Green, blue, white. I could do it that way. All right, I'm going to use this to get a white. I'm going to use that white to power mana draw. I'm going to use mana draw to take this, make it a blue, and get 2 blues. I'm gonna use the 1 blue on stamina. That's move 4. That gets me here. And I'm going to use this as move 5, and I'm going to use that extra 2 points of movement to explore the last countryside tile. Oh, look at this. It's another kindling. A keep would have been helpful. Keep strategies stop being effective when you stop being around keeps. Go figure. It's a cursed attack, and all that forest is going to be mad expensive to move through. And over here we have the crushing bolts, which I don't hate, but I don't know how much influence I really have. Um, Influence. Oh man. Three, four, five, six, 7. And the blue is going to be enough to get the magic familiars, and since I recruited them with the blue, I get +3 block. But I'm going to need a mana by the end of this round, which means crystallize becomes very important. I have to make sure I have a crystal. So yeah, I don't need a mana, I need a crystal at the end of this round. Otherwise, I'm in serious trouble. But look at all my beautiful units. All right, I'm only drawing 6 cards. This goes away. This goes away. This does not get re-rolled. This does get re-rolled. Of course it's a gold because I really wanted that. Did use a die from this source. I have agility left in my hand. All right, we're going to get a core tile out, and I can't put it here, so that means we are going through the swamp, which is disappointing. That's a bad tile. It's a really bad tile. All right, we're going to draw to our hand limit, which is just 6, as we're no longer adjacent to a keep. We get a rage, we get the banner of command, banner of fear, swiftness, and march. Krang's second turn. It's a red, it's a red, it's a blue. One more comes off. Bam. Sparing power. None of these guys are going to help me, because they're over me. So I might kill the diggers just because. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that blue. Hope I pull crystallize. If I don't pull crystallize with it, that's a waste. 40% likely to pull crystallize. Yeah, unit's not going to do it. Cannot use a unit. Shoot. Give me crystallize. 1, 2. No crystallize. Gee, it could be in there too. And a blue. We'll see. So we are going to siege. We're burning down a monastery. -3. We're at -2 on the reputation track. We get a unfortified Mage Tower garrison. That's, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. All right, we're going to. What the heck am I doing with the blue? It's 5 to block you. I don't feel like blocking you. So we're going to We're going to play agility with the white. I need 10 movement. Oh, it's a lot, dude. Guess I'm blocking you. The poison, man, that's way too much. Don't have 2 whites. I can get a white crystal. Oh, I can do that. All right, I'm gonna use Swift Bolt to get a white crystal. I'm gonna use that to power Swiftness, which is range attack 3. And I'll use this to get move 4. That's gonna be enough for range attack 2 more. That kills the Savage Monk. That gives me 4 fame. Oh, very close to a level up, but not quite. This is done. This gets re-rolled. It's black. That's useful. So I only used those 3 cards. Correct. These come back. I'm going to assign this to the Utum Swordsman to mostly get it out of my hand. And the rest of that is fine. We have burned down the monastery. The monastery, if you will. Darkest Night fans are pissed. We're going to get an artifact. Please don't be a banner. Oh my god, Soul Harvester, because who wants the endless bag of gold? Endless bag of gold was what I just tried to say there. I stumbled over my words. Oh, it's my 3rd turn, just my 2nd turn. It's only my 2nd turn. Believe that. Alright, this goes here. So, turn is over. I draw to my hand limit, which is 6. Soul Harvester. And that. Krang, 1, 2, 3. It's white, 1 more, so he's got to 12 cards. My turn, sparing power. And here we go. All right, moving 4. Moving 5, 6. I'm not recruiting, so there's 7, 8. So there's 5. It does not trigger an attack as I go from, oh, does it? If I go from around a wall to a place that's not around the wall, that might trigger an attack. Walls. I think that triggers an attack, which is nuts. Yep, it provokes. Well, let's take this back. So we move 4, 5, 6. We get here. Well, I can at least level up. The diggers are going to attack me. I'm going to cancel the attack to get a fame. Heck yeah. And now I just need attack 3 in the melee phase. Dude is dead. I get 2 more fame, plus 1 reputation, so -1. I'm going to re-roll this. So fame's looking good, just timing is not. These are out. I only use these 2 cards, and then I use my units because, you know, I had to. We're going to get 2 more skills, or I didn't have to. It made sense to. Wolf. The cooperative skill, which I despise. Krang's +1 movement skill. It's actually intriguing. Do I want Stout Resolve? Kind of. Not really. I don't have the wounds. I think I want Blood Rage. I think I just take Blood Rage. So range attack 1 at night, range attack 1 during the day, range attack 2 at night. And then the cooperative skill is choose a color other than gold, gain a mana token of that color, put the skill in the center, mark it with another, first player, blah blah. Such a weird skill. I'm gonna try it just because it will give me a mana token. I'm gonna need it. I don't love it, but then the next turn, then I could use it to get +4 on any type. First player uses it, get a card. The power card, it gives move, influence, or any type of block or attack. Get +4 from that card. Fine, whatever. I think that range attack is too kind of iffy to be that useful. So that was that. So if I was going here to here, I wouldn't have provoked an attack, but since I was going here to here, it did. So that sucked. So I draw 2 more cards. Just have 1 in my discard pile, and I still have the Magic Familiars with their block 700. I counted. It's 700. All right, Krang. 1, 2, 3. It's a blue. 1 more card. Dunskies. My turn. I'm going to use Sparing Power to get these 3 cards added to my hand. There's Crystallize. Who would have thunk? Definitely need some crystals. Woof. So, choose a color on the gold and gain a mana token of that color. I'm going to choose red. And then the next time I have to have it. The first player uses mana of the color to power a card. Oh, I don't have much blue, do I? I'll use blue. I can get attack 6 from cold toughness, which is sick. So I'll use blue. I'll use the blue mana I just took to power Crystallize, and I could take a crystal of any color to my inventory. I'll take a red so I can make the Magic Familiars happen. Attack 5 because that's going to be helpful. All right, so I did that. Now I'm going to move. I'm going to move first. We're going to move 2, which is going to put out our first quartile. Is it a city? It is not. Is it a keep? Oh, hells yeah. That's super interesting. We also have a Draconum in our face, so hopefully it's something we can punish and get lots of fame. Man, we're going to have to do this in 2 rounds. It's going to be super rough. So this is going to flip. It is a High Dragon. Came straight from Colorado. That joke gets less funny as the rest of the country kind of gets on board. And for those of you who don't understand what I just said, that's totally fine. You're good. That's a keep. Do I want to? I think I kill that dragon. I need 12 block. So I can't use the other side of this until the next turn, for the record. So I did that this turn, so next turn is when it could be useful. This is technically face down. That's fine. I'm going to move 4. And that's going to get me here. And then I will figure out how to kill that dragon next turn. The Magic Familiars have block 8. I can get attack. Block 7. I could, man. Attack 3. If I kill, I get a. Alright, I'll do it that way. Yeah, I'll just do it that way. I'll be fine. Alright, so that's my turn. This goes away. These are all used as movement, and it got me a crystal. Alright, Crank's turn. 1, 2, 3. He's declaring end around next turn. Oh, I never took Blood Rage. I never took Blood Rage. It should have been in my hand, I'm sure, anyway. I took the skill. I didn't take the card. I was supposed to take Blood Rage. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Somebody yelled at me. So the favorite trip's coming up. Hope you have a great time. My travel budget is shot this year. Poland and France. Next bet of the day. Some lakes near where Craig will explore from the swamp. You're pacing his summer off his first year slow play now. I'm rushing. I'm rushing? Dude, it's the 4th round. I haven't even revealed the city. What are we talking about? Rushing. This guy. All right, I should have had Blood Rage. All right, let's make this happen, kids. Um, I'm going to power Cold Toughness with the blue, and since I used the blue and this skill, I now get +4. So I have Ice Block 9 +1. I essentially block this Cold Fire attack. It's not efficient, but I have at least Ice Block 12. Great. Now I need attack 9. So I can use the Magic Familiars for attack 3, Soul Harvesters for attack 6, and Rage for attack. I don't want to take a wound. Whatever. That's fine. I still have Blood Rage in my hand for kicks. So I've killed the High Dragon. I get 2 reputation back, and 9 fame gets me from 37 to 46. I mean, that's going to be brutal. That's going to be a bad approach. Yeah, I'm super slow. What is this? It has fire resistance, I get blue. Ice resistance, I get ice resistance, I get blue. Fire resistance, I can get like a red. I'll take a blue. I'm gonna get another command token. I'm just not gonna have the time. I'm not gonna have the time. Yeah, I agree my pacing was off. I'm just not sure. I got bogged down in that second round, man, when I pulled that Ice Dragon. That was really bad. Like 1 turn behind. I mean, that's the gamble. My fame's incredible. I'm just gonna run out of time. And we still have Blood Rage. Alright, Crane declares end of round. Soul Harvest doesn't give me extra fame, right? Nope. Nope. So we're going a day. I haven't revealed a single city yet, but we're gonna get some elite units. That's fun. Do I take the Banner of Fear? I think I do. These get flipped up. We finally have a core tile. There's motivation. We're gonna have to get super lucky. Like I essentially need this to be the White City with a keep. I have to keep the Magic Familiars around, convince them that I'm worth it, and then I love them. So we're gonna spend the crystal. I think we spend the blue because it's easier for me to spend, because it's easier to me to get more blue. These go away. There's only 1 left. Intimidate comes out. Green gets added to his deck. Green gets added to his inventory. This comes down. Ice Frostbridge. This goes away. No spells is not great. Mana Bolt. These units go away. Give me something good. Ooh, catapults are good. Oh, and ice golems, and this would have been the Utem swordsman. Drawing it to my hand limit, which is 6. Mana draw, promise, threaten, stamina, cold toughness, and swiftness. Rerolling these. It's a red, a green, and a blue. We should have another one of Krang skills out here. Oh, Master of Chaos. Alright. Well, Man of Steel. And I'll put a blue, blue on it. This flips. Yikes. I have no elemental attack. That's a problem. That is not the Gargoyle of Dreams. Woof. That's going to be 10 attack, man. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't think it makes sense to go up to that keep. It's just. That's just not gonna make sense. I need to conserve all my attack. I need to get lucky. Hopefully I can approach the city from the north, take it out this round. Green City could be good because I could pillage for a minute. I'm gonna be first. This has to be shuffled. Golems are rather confused, but I refer to as gargoyles. They should be. Whatever. I started with a G, man. We're good. God, it's so frustrating. I've run into a lot of physical resistance, and I've really never had an opportunity for elemental attack. It's one of the reasons I love like Fireball, Snowstorm so much, is so that the guaranteed elemental attack is so nice. Catapults will be good. That's probably why I get them, or the Ice Golems. Either one. I like them both. Alright, well, let's go city hunting, kids. I'm first. So, move. Really? I should have taken the blue. Let me take the green. That's better. So, stamina, move 4. That was red. I'm going to go here. Gonna do threaten with who needs magic to explore. It's the White City. Oh, that's super interesting. There's a keep over there, kids. Have I mentioned how much I love keeps? This is going to be another city, so we're getting the White Red City. It's a little brutal, pun intended. Ha ha ha, Mage Knight jokes are the best. Alright, we are next to it, so we can reveal. The dragon's gonna be face up. Oh, it's the Draconum Summoner. Just pulling really good with dragons. Monster Den's interesting, but I don't have the time. Keep is more intriguing to me. That will be very turn efficient. Turn intensive, not efficient. Alright, let's get our enemies. So, the white says everything gets +1 armor, and all physical attacks have brutal. We're doing a level 6 white city, plus a level 6 red city, because that equals 12. Advanced math for y'all. What are we getting? So, level 6 white city, we can have 3 keep enemies. So, we get some heroes. No one likes when you kill the heroes. but sometimes it must be done. We get more heroes. At least they are not physically resistant, and we get some Utum crossbowmen. Then we get a white garrison, 2 mage towers, and 2 monsters. Woof! Level 6 red city is brutal. All right, so we have the sorcerers. Not great. These are all physical attacks too. Yikes! That's a little, except for half the heroes' attacks. We get the ice mages. And I need a city garrison and 2 monsters. We got the Amhotep gunners and the monsters. Gargoyles. Brutal gargoyles. Just what the world needs. What the world needs now. Not gargoyles. Sorry, Hydra. I don't know. I have gargoyles on the mind. Ever just dream about gargoyles? Ugh. And the Minotaur was just fine because he was already brutal. I don't think this is going to go well, but we're going to try it. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Well, I think I have to get the heck around there. Before. Yeah, I'm going to end there. That's a blue. These go away. Drawing up to my hand limit, which is 6. Instinct. Agility. Crank's turn. Green, green, blue, blue. So 2 greens coming off is helpful. I'm going to use Instinct with the red. Let's move 4. Move 5, 6. Reveal this keep. It's more heroes. Let's move 4 to get into there. Yeah, that's fine. We're taking that sucker down. And then I'm going to use Swiftness for move 2. We're going to explore. Is it the last city? It is not. That's kind of the kiss of death right there. Because I would have to defeat this Megapolis. That's off the. I know it's off the screen. It doesn't matter. And then I have to go over there to kill the last one. So there's a Storm Dragon. There's another Ruins. And the Mage Tower. Mage Tower is face up because it's day, so we get some Ice Mages there. And the Ruins. It's defeat 3 orcs for a unit. Yay! Speaking of getting a unit, the Banner of Command could be helpful. You know, if that ever wanted to come out of my deck, I would not object. Man, yeah, because that's coast. That's coast. Yeah, tiles came out funky. That's a gold. This comes back. I only use these 3 cards. Draw to my hand limit, which is 6. The Banner of Command. Swifty Bolts. And the Banner of Fear. Oh, that's good. That is good. Alright, Krang. Blue. Green. White. 1 more. Blue. The power card has to be powering a card. I kill the heroes. I break the Banner Command to get the catapults. I can take the wounds, but I'm going to run it out of time. Double attack's pretty brutal. None of my guys have resistances. Ice block 3. Armor's a 3. It's about to be a 4. I don't think it makes sense to burn that. I move in, I take 3 wounds, I rest. Eight. I have a gold. Alright, this green doesn't count against my limit. I'm gonna not use... Well, I could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna use the yellow to power mana draw. I'm gonna turn this into a white. I can always get a blue. Nope. I'm gonna use this to get a white. Use that white to power mana draw. Next turn I can use a white to get +4. I'm gonna turn this blue into a white, get 2 whites. Move forward with agility. The other one's gonna go on Swift Bolt. I'm moving in. If I want to rest though, it's bad. My 4th keep though. So bad. It's so bad. Hopefully I get Tranquility. I can just heal it with the Mana Steel. But I might want to use that for something else. Yeah, I probably shouldn't take wounds. Probably should not take wounds. I could just burn out the magic familiars and heal them. Between the Banner of Fear and Cold Toughness, be able to block a lot. Fine, I'll take 3 wounds. At the end of I'll burn the magic familiars to heal. Alright. So I take 3 wounds. I'm gonna kill the heroes with a Swift Bolt. So I take 3 wounds in the block phase. I'm not blocking. I lose a reputation of sieging fortified site. I lose another reputation of killing the heroes. In the melee phase, I use a ranged attack as regular attack and kill those dudes. I'm now here. So the 4 move from agility got me in. The 4 attack from Swift Bolt finished off the heroes. I lost 2 reputation as a result. Tovak, where are your tokens? This goes here. At the end of the thing, I'm going to use the Magic Familiars to get healed 2. And Banner Command stays in my hand. Banner Fear stays in my hand. Cold Toughness stays in my hand. These go away. The white does not get re-rolled, and I need to use a white on the next turn to get plus +4 to an attack or a block. This is all out. So hopefully I pick up one of my Swifty misses. This wound stays in my hand. I'm drawing to my hand limit, which is 6. So 5. Oh, crystallize is not good. 6. And then I have 4 keeps, so I get 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have motivation. I think I go all in. 1, 2, and then I'm going to get a blue. And I have the green, and if I use a white, I get +4. Alrighty then. So, Crank's turn. 1, 2, 3. It's white. This comes off. My beautiful turn. Oh, I'm so crystal poor. I am going to oh, I should have leveled up. The heroes had 5 fame. 46 to 51. Do I have an influence card here? No. So I get this. Now my armor is a 4. I'm going to break the banner of command. I have to enter this turn. I could not enter this turn. But the white, I think the white was too good. So we're going to break the banner of command. I'm going to get the catapults. Oh, I wish I used a... using a white was bad. They all have +1 armor, man. Oh, it's so... That's gonna be cringy. Alright, that goes there. Hello, catapults. So... did I do his turn yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I did. I was first. I've taken... No, this is my new turn. I just broke the bound. I must have. Yeah. Because I moved, revealed, moved, and entered. Moved, revealed, moved, and entered. Yes, my 4th turn. Alright, so we're going to enter with move 2. Losing a reputation because it's using a fortified site. We're going to break the banner of fear. 3 of these dudes aren't attacking. You're not attacking. So bad. Well, start looking at wounds. Minotaur, probably not attacking. Oh, the sorcerer can't be affected by that. So the sorcerer is 12 points of damage with poison. We'll deal with the poison later. This is 6 points of damage. Oh, that's only 3 because my armor's 4. This is 3 separate attacks of 2. You're probably not attacking. It's all brutal. So be 4, 4, 4. So still only 3 wounds. This is 6 points of damage and 3 points of damage. That's 3 wounds. This is 6 points of damage and 4 points of damage. That's 3 wounds. This is 8 points of damage, so that's 2 wounds. This is out of play. I'm gonna clear up the play area a bit. Never killing the Draconum. Those might come into play. I'll get this token off. Alright. My cold toughness is, well, that's ice block 6, so maybe I keep that one. I say you guys don't attack. It didn't get concentration, which is awesome. Want a red. Can use that white. I mean, this is essentially an attack 7, so I probably should make sure I do that. I have that green. Have to use this catapult somehow. I have that. Draw a I could draw 2 cards with this. That's super interesting. Because I'm not sure the healing is as valuable. The +1 armor really messes with the math. Yeah, just really crystal poor. Yeah, this has not been a good game. Good news is none of these suckers have physical resistance. So it's a good, it's a lucky draw. But this, alright, I want that blood rage up too, but I'm gonna do the fire attack to kill this guy. Siege fire attack, again, even with the +1 armor, that kills those heroes. I think I used Tranquility to draw 2 more cards. Chilling Stare is interesting. But that's about all I got from mana. Yeah, I didn't get into the heat. I didn't get Tremor. Like, there was just a lot of cards I did not get. So these wounds are no more. These wounds are no more. I can say this guy doesn't attack. So then these wounds are no more. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the sorcerers. I mean, I could wound him and just block him. I still did not get concentration. Mana Steel's out. So I think I just figure out my attack and then go and then kind of work backwards. So the max attack I can get is max attack 7 because it's 3 plus the 4 because I used the white. 8, 9, 10 plus 6 is 16. I can get this and a wound to get 5. That's 21. This would be a wound here too. 21. 22, 23. 24, 25. We can do 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 if everything's sideways. The problem with that, again, we get the poison that we got to deal with. If I take wounds to my hand with the blood rage, I can only take 6. I already had 1 in my hand. So the problem with all that, other than losing the magic familiars next turn, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to block something. And I technically have to block 2 things. Or I can increase blood rage. Oh, if I block 1 thing, never mind. 2 wounds go away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's not gonna work. If I wound the Utham Swordsman, just block this clown, all of that problem goes away. Which is probably the right call. This was the wound already in my hand. And then the only wounds I'm taking are going to be those 5. I'm going to take 2 from this guy because it's brutal. 2 from this guy, and then 1 from that. Those 3 don't attack. That's broken. This dude was killed. This dude was blocked. So then how would I spend? I'm not getting that damage. So we get 3, 8, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24 damage. So this would be 14. That's horrendous. Oh, that math is super crisp. 21. That's some bad math. Oh, the other problem is I have 6 wounds in my hand. Oh, my hand limits. That's fine. I'm not knocked out. My hand limit's 1,000,000. So I'll still have card draw. But 3, 8, 15, 17, 18, 21. Keep those 3 in my hand. I only got rid of 4 enemies. Yeah, this kind of fell apart. Gross. It's a good enemy draw, too. Man, Tovak just doesn't work for me. I don't know why. I have theories. If I took the ice golems, I mean, that siege attack was great. It's that white city, that +1 is like all of a sudden, instead of 24 enemies killing 24 attack without the white city. Oh wow, I'd still only kill 4. Okay, that was used to block. I'm wondering if it's worth killing somebody else. Kill you two. Kill the Minotaur. That's 7, 14, 20. Nah, it's not worth it. It's 21. Alright, these 3 guys are dead. This one's dead. These guys come back to their home. I kill the hero, so I lose another reputation. The other hero lives. They're still there. Take these 5 wounds into my hand. These 3 cards weren't used. This comes back. That wound comes into my hand. This wound comes into my hand. This guy was used. And these are used. This comes off. This flips. This flips. This gets re-rolled. That's a white. That was broken. That was from Mana Steel. That gets rolled. It's a green. He's come out. Yeah, getting concentration with another mana would have been really nice. It's the only reason why I did Tranquility. These were all used. Let me hold on to Crystallize, get rid of one of the movement cards. Especially if I'm trying to keep the magic familiars around. That's a lot of wounds. Woof. Alright. I draw to my hand limit, which is 10. I do draw 1 card. It's Soul Harvester. That also could have been helpful. So concentration on the bottom. Always a good thing. By always a good thing, I mean woof. Woof, woofity woof. Woof, woof. We killed 4. I'm not going to use things for this. I'll just use a die. Tovak or Krang's turn. 1, 2, and 3. It's green. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. My turn. I'm going to rest. What's the point? I have 1 card there. Never mind. I'll just use Crystallize. Power it with a gold. I'll get any color I want. I'll get a blue. No, a red. This gets re-rolled. If I rest it, I have to discard a card. So just since I can draw this card anyway, there's no point. I can't really enter this with good faith, so that seems to be the end of the playthrough. That's not. Yeah, we're not even close. We are not even close. Tovak or Krang would go. He'll declare end around next turn. I mean, I can't enter. I just really don't like Tovak's skills. They just don't amount to much in the end. I mean, if you get all his defense skills, maybe like that one. That's interesting. That elemental attack could have been really helpful. Of course, there's ice attack, and the ice dragon had ice and physical resistance. I mean, the game was pretty much lost when I gambled here and kind of whiffed, right? Nah. I think, You get Snowstorm, you get something else to really kind of make this deck come together a little bit. But I didn't get Tremor, I didn't get Firestorm. Just really wasn't getting a lot of crystals, which is another thing that I think is really weak about Tovak. Call to Arms. Yeah, Fireball's there. Restoration. Here's Tremor. Bottom of the deck when the game started. Flame Wall, man, I haven't used Flame Wave in forever. Forgot about that card. I forgot about it. Woof. That sucked. All right. Better than Tobac's helmet. Your Mage Knight jokes. There was a storm coming. First, regardless, I'll probably go back and watch the beginning. What's up, Philip? I wouldn't. This is rough. Out the battle suit, getting kind of late or early, if you will. Chris Patty, unfortunately, I gotta go. Thanks for the welcome. Hope to catch another live session. Nice chatting with you all. Yeah, this was just kind of a doom session. It just kind of, it didn't come together. I mean, if Toback had a snake on his head during the art, I mean, I might have had a better chance. Doesn't he? I don't. Isn't the art matchup? What's going on? Oh, I guess it's a dragon, but the art here is like the dragon's got his tongue out. Maybe it's supposed to be like a live dragon. I don't know. Whatever. Toback does Toback things, which again I still don't think he's very good. So I do think this is the roughest mage to go to these levels. I mean, you just need so many things to go well. One skill I do like, if you get that movement skill early, that could really help. It really helps your pacing. So that would have been fine. I mean, I like motivation, don't get me wrong. I'm a sucker for it. But if I got motivation or the movement skill, it's a hard to not take that movement skill that early. This cooperative skill I kind of just took in some kind of mild desperation. I do wonder if I had taken that break skill, resistance break, that all of a sudden I would only need a 10 attack to kill the dragon as opposed to 14. But you know, how many times did I needed that blue mana like a million times. So I don't know, man. It's just kind of was a rough experience altogether. So we'll give it another try at some point. I might take a break from Solo Conquest, come back to it because it seems like going in the wrong direction. This is not how it's supposed to go. Yeah, this is a pretty bad showing. I mean, not even. I didn't even find this. The crazy thing is, if you look how I'm only 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away from where I got hung up in that ruins, but I just, the way the exploration came out, that probably is a better city for us. You don't have to worry about the +1 armor. Obviously, you have to worry about poison. But if you're doing a similar enemy draw, I get to sit there, pillage, 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 like get all the cards that I want. I really needed to do something more to get crystals. And again, I think that is a big problem with Toback because every other mage has like get 2 mana tokens, get a crystal and a mana token. Like you're just swimming in crystals a lot easier than when you're playing with Toback, where it's hard to come by. And then the magic familiar is coming out there. Like if I had gotten the monks, maybe where I'm just having to spend that crystal, and when I'm so short on crystals, like that could be really expensive. So it's a pretty hefty cost to pay when you only have 2 crystals in your inventory at most the entire game. So just did not come together. But Sarah, Mrs. Playthroughs gave me 99 cents, so there's that's a success. But yeah, so uninspiring Mage Knight showing. Probably the worst one, maybe the worst I've had on camera. So but that's always a good thing, where you gotta hit your nadir once in a while to kind of come back up. But I'll definitely be back, and I think part of it too is like it just shows like I just when I'm not playing off camera as much as I used to, like it's probably a little dumb to come in and try some of these things. I probably should ease back into it off camera a little bit more when I get a chance. But I'll be back next week. I really am long overdue to do Spirit Island content, so I probably will end up starting to explore some of the Nature Incarnate stuff next week or the week after. Again, getting videos on camera is not as reliable as it used to be with my schedule, but so look out for some Nature Incarnate. And I'm trying to think of review copies. I mean, other than a couple of Steamforged games I have from forever ago, I'm pretty cleared out for most of those. So, um, nothing new down the pipe there. Euthia, I will try to get my head wrapped around enough to get a scenario on the channel pretty soon. But again, all these games are pretty heavy lift. So they just announced a new Cloudspire faction, and I'm like, ah, right, that game. I love that game too. Like, oh, I have no time. I have zero time to do what I want to do with these games right now. But we'll get back there. Hopefully one day it'll all be worth it. Maybe. But yeah, thanks for a pretty lively chat. Super fun. Enjoyed the the messing around. I'm laughing that the YouTube is telling me I need to celebrate the first super on a live stream of my wife, and this this is me celebrating. So that was a good time. But thank you all for being great. Thanks for not getting me into really frustrating conversations about nonsense and stuff, because that's never fun, and it's been one of those weeks, so it is what it is. But anything you guys would have done differently? I had a very strong impulse to start over when I pulled that Ice Dragon, and in hindsight it was a dumb play. I should have gone for the keep first. I did think worst case scenario, I had the cards where I could not take many wounds, kill the dragon, level up, do the key, come back, kill the orc. So essentially I did that. But I just it just burned a lot of cards. Starting that third round and essentially spending 10 cards on my deck just to kill one dragon was probably me being a little stubborn, but I also didn't see many other opportunities to level up. I mean, the only mage tower being over here was rough, but I could have got a spell here. I just didn't really love the spell offer. So some of the things from the beginning were really just not. While my fame was doing fine and I was keeping pace fame wise, I really wasn't building a deck that was gonna be able to win at this level. So, it is what it is. That's the contrast to the last playthrough where I was getting all the cards I wanted to win that game, and just some reason it just couldn't make it work. So, you just never know. You never know. But we'll pull this off one day on the channel for sure. And in the interim, somebody could tell me whether it's Megapoli or Megapolises, because inquiring minds want to know. That's about it. Hope everybody has an amazing weekend, and I'll be back. And until next time, happy gaming.
Solo